Yes, Sam, and welcome to this channel. If you are new, this is a channel where we learn lots of things. We learn about business data analytics, we learn CPA courses, financial management, financial reporting, we learn advanced Excel, we also learn practical accounting, and besides business automation, where we talk about point of sale systems, the hybrid versions, we talk about accounting systems, and lots of other business services. Now, but today I want us to talk about certain realities about personal financial management. Now, as much as we normally try and maybe we are fond of emphasizing on business models, emphasizing on business finances, trying to talk about, oh, you need to minimize expenses, maximize on your returns, check on tax planning, make sure you check on revenue leakage points, make sure you do automation so that you can cut on unnecessary costs, make sure you look at, the returns on labor, the returns that you do, you make sure you do appraisal of the projects that you do so that you weigh on the returns and all that. But we normally forget a critical point that as humans, we have certain financial biases, certain financial mistakes that we normally do, and at some point or the other we regret later because they plunge us into financial blunders, which sometimes becomes hard to get out of. Now, looking at the date of today, I want you to relate and I want you to prompt you, try to, trigger your line of thought, trigger your mind and relate with some of these realities. At this point in time, as of the date today, we are almost closing the month of July, and you realize that certain banks and the mobile loan applications send you a lot of SMS prompts. Now remember, you should have a very strong will so that you don't react to the bank SMSs. You don't react to the loan application SMSs. Remember that these loan limit prompts and SMSs are the same as those promotions that you see in supermarkets and in malls where they strategically place them, and that's where some of them even go to this beverage. I want to call them beverage, businesses where you are told today you buy 2 beers, you get this free. Today you come for this platter, you get a glass of wine for free. Now, those promotions and discounts, and together with the SMS prompts, and again, together with big discount that you normally see in these retail stores and FMCG, the supermarkets and all that, you should find yourself having a very strong will to resist the urge to always react to them. It is very good to buy at a discount. It is very good to spend less when you are actually supposed to spend more. But do not let it control how you make decisions. That's why people end up doing impulse buying, not because they wanted to do it, but because they saw a sort of nice opportunity or good opportunity to save. Remember, I normally say that when you buy something on discount that you did not plan for, you've not saved the difference between the original price and what you bought it at. You've not saved, you've actually spent. Why? Assume there was an item going at 2,000 and you're being told that you can buy it at 1,900. So you are paying 100 shillings less. Now my question to you is, if you did not plan and budget to buy that item, have you saved 100 shillings or have you spent 1,900 shillings? The answer is yours. Authentic perspective. Let's look at realities the way they are. My friend, you haven't saved any 100 shilling. What you've done is to spend 1,900 Kenya shillings. Now, that's why you need to be sober. You need to make sure that your rational decision-making ability is always at par. Now, again, you need also to avoid temptations by the loan applications. Avoid temptations by, for example, M-Shwaris, the Fulizas, KCB M-Pesas, all the other loan applications. I don't want to talk about them because there are so many. I cannot even know all of them. There are so many. Now, those messages that they normally send you, they are to provoke you. They want you to react to them, where they tell you that your limit has been increased from this to this. You can get a salary loan advance. You can secure a loan and pay flexibly. You can pay at a very low interest rate. They can even tell you that if you borrow today, if you borrow and pay back within this period, then your limit will increase. You get that? Now, these are tricks. These are tricks playing with your mind. They try to corrupt your bias of the mind so that your mental accounting, your financial decision making is not sober. So that once they influence that the way you look at it, that's why this thing of save big, they normally talk about crazy offer, they talk about flash sale, especially this nowadays we have these e-commerce platforms where they talk about flash sales. Now for you, when you see a flash sale and it's blinking in red, they're telling you that the initial price was this and now it is this. Those things are crafted and meant to corrupt your financial decision-making ability. Do not fall into that trap. Retain your rationality in decision-making. Retain your strength to think critically and ask yourself, are you saving or are you spending what you did not plan to spend? Good, I hope you got it. Again, there is this other sickness that befalls lots of us, lots of people, especially those fortunate guys that find themselves in permanent and pensionable jobs where you are employed on permanent and pensionable terms and now you can secure loans comfortably from the financial institutions, in this case banks. Why? Your payslip is a collateral. You've been employed by the Public Service Commission or any recognized parastatal body or something like that on permanent basis, so you can be able to get a loan. There is this one sickness we find ourselves falling for it a lot. And what is it? You go and get a loan to buy a car because your friend secured a loan and bought a car. So there is this herd mentality that you have. What the herd I'm talking about is the herd of cattle. When you have a sheep in a group and one sheep changes direction, the one in front changes to go a certain direction, all the others will follow through that. That is the essence of herd mentality. You want to do something because others are doing, not because you want to do it. You want to conform. You want to appear uniform. You don't want to be left out. So you go because your neighbor, for example, or your friend or your buddy has taken and secured a loan and bought a car. You are forgetting certain critical facts. Have you tried to even evaluate if your salary is able to pay the monthly loan installments? Have you even tried to look at the effect it will have, the deduction will have on your salary, the amount that you'll remain with? Will you be able to even sustain your utilities? Will you even be able to run your family the way you used to do it, minus that deduction that will go to pay the loan? Yes, you have the car. Yes, we are not disputing that you have the car. It's a very nice one. It makes your work so easy, efficient, reliable, and all those things. Do you even remember that this car, to keep running on the road, you need to service it? Do you remember that the car has to run on the road with insurance paid? Do you know that you should be ready and having some money in case of an emergency where you need maybe to repair something? Do you know very well, do you try to think about all that you need to put in place to make sure that you comfortably take care of all that you are doing before you acquired this car? I'm not disputing the fact that a car is bad. In fact, a car is a very good thing and you even need a good one. You need a good one if you can afford it. It's a very, very nice thing. But realities can never be looked down upon. Do not go and secure a loan despite you having the ability to take that loan. Please do not secure a loan because someone has done it. Do not be swayed. We normally call it financial peer pressure at some point. Do not find yourself in a financial peer pressure where you go do something because someone has done, not because you thought it out and critically decided after weighing all the options. You've done cost-benefit analysis. You've not done any of that. You're just doing it because my friend did it. Please try to avoid that. If you can be able to contain yourself, retain your critical thinking, make sure that your rationality is not corrupted, and you can be able to reason out and say, no, I don't think I can do this now. I will not be able to sustain this. You rush, make a decision. When it fires back, when the realities hit you, you realize that you can no longer service the loan. A loan is good, and in fact, those people who've gone ahead and made a lot of wealth through business and every other ventures, they normally say, and I can also confirm that given the course that I've done, I can confirm to you that even in business, you cannot make it without using a loan at some point. It's a source of finance for a business. A loan is a very good source of finance because the finance cost, the interest that you pay on that loan, is tax deductible, meaning you will not be charged tax on that interest. So that will already save you on cost. You know very well that tax is an expense to a business. So if there is a component that will help you, that will spur your business continuity, and at the same time helps you to reduce an expense that you're supposed to pay in form of tax, that is a good thing. Who denies that? It will help you to get capital. If you want to do an investment that has a potential of spurring your growth, has a potential of including a service critical to your to your customers, your clients, they will come and bring more money, right? So debt is a very, very good thing. But the most important thing is to ask yourself, what are you engaging the debt on? Are you employing the debt to get more returns out of it? Are you employing the debt so that it helps you, for example, in this tax, this tax allowance bit of it? Do you look at it that way? So let us think rationally. This is authentic perspective with CPA Sam. And by the way, this is now after we've looked at those realities affecting our financial biases and mental accounting. I want to say that if you know any student who is learning business data analytics, advanced financial management, advanced financial reporting at advanced level of CPA course, you can refer them for guidance, for lessons, and you can check my YouTube channel for free lessons on the same. There are lots of free informative sessions. My YouTube channel is named CPA Sam. You can check on them because you'll get very useful materials. And if you know a student who is struggling with such things, if you know a business that is struggling with automation, eTeams integration, a hybrid point of sale system, struggling with business systems automation, struggling with bookkeeping, struggling with all those aspects of accounting systems, payroll systems and things like that, you reach out because we are here to make sure we provide professional solutions where possible. Thank you so much. See you in the next one. Bye.